What's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. Man who landed fatal punch after victim called him the N-Word is found guilty of second-degree murder. That's a goddamn shame. Drinking Kavita kombucha, ginger. I like ginger, man. I think I could just eat a bark of ginger and just be like, put some salt and pepper on it. Look at this. Look at this savage, man. Look at this savage. That's a shame the lady lost her life. You know, rest in peace. Virginia man said he punched a woman because she called him the N-word has been convicted of second-degree murder. Arlington, Virginia, recommended that Robert Coleman serve 10 years behind bars for the death of Fidelia Montiel Benitez, who died in July. Filed under the legal system. They expressed disappointment they didn't get a manslaughter charge. Began at 7-Eleven. Coleman had gone into the convenience store to buy cigarettes. Montel to buy alcohol. The two strangers then got into an argument. It's still unknown about what. They went to trial. Nobody knows what they were getting an argument about. Which Coleman's girlfriend, Nikki Howard, had to break up. Surveillance video shows Montel Benitez leaving the 7-Eleven before she turns around to face Coleman again. That's when she called him the N-word. Coleman told the vet he snapped and chased her outside, throwing a punch at the 39-year-old woman that put her in a coma. She died in the hospital 10 days later. Prosecutors said she didn't speak English well enough to use the slur. A claim that ignores how prevalent. I mean, but if she's speaking Hispanic, it was just negra. So what difference does it make? You should just call him back. Coleman insists he never meant to kill Montel Benitez. In fact, Coleman told detectives that he thought the victim, who was heavy set and wore her hair short, was a man. Oh my God. He fled the scene, tracked down by detectives. You know what? This is why, like, the N-word is, like, to me, Black America has to come to grips with this shit, man. And I know, I guess in South Africa, there's the K-word or whatever. Like, this is how I view it. I'm just being perfectly honest with you. Excuse me. Why am I gonna let a word get me out of character? Like, why would I let a word, like, you say this certain word, I'm gonna react? You know, if you tell a dog, you train a dog to sit, he gonna sit. So if you say the N-word or the K-word or whatever, nigga, what is it, Kafiera, I don't know, fuck, man. And you just go berserk, that means the white man still got you all well trained. That's how I see it. You know what I mean? You know, if y'all say only God can judge me, then I would think that other people's judgment of you wouldn't matter to you. You know what I mean? And it seems but that's not how it is in Black America. I mean, the white man's judgment of them matters to them. And that's why they hoot and holler and what representation and all this other bullshit, diversity and all this fucking whatever the white liberal tells these shines to do. That's why. You know, it don't matter to me. I mean, I really don't care what other people think of me. You know, I don't know how I came to be that way. You know, I didn't grow up in a how would I say this? I definitely wasn't poor, you know, but it wasn't it wasn't a standard environment. You know, there was some bumpy roads in there, you know, and I just didn't care, you know. I grew up in, and to be honest with you, I grew up in like, I grew in a white neighborhood, predominantly white, you know, and I was, I used to get so many fights because I get called words, I don't know, baby black or whatever the fuck, some old fucking dumb shit, right? You know what I mean? And then eventually you just put your headphones on, I ain't fucking with them no more. You know, you sometimes get in fights, and then you just, I don't know, I fucking moved. We moved out. Me and my mom moved out. But it's counterproductive to let them get under your skin. You know what I'm saying? Now I look back, I shouldn't have said nothing to him. I'm just like, yeah, listen, I'm like, whatever, dude. I'm not here. I'm not here for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You know, that was on some, you know, that was on some school shit, picking shit. You know what I mean? They didn't really fuck with me like that. I remember my mom bought a Camaro, right? My mom was like a nurse, right? She made decent money. The white kids on the bus was like, oh, Grand Theft Auto. They were jealous. Because we was black, we had to have stole the car. That's why it don't bother me. You know what I mean? A lot of times when people say that, that's out of position of jealousy. Like, you wouldn't talk about, like, I wouldn't talk about people. Like, you know, the funny thing is, it's so crazy that, that's why I try not to obsess about it. I'd rather black Americans talk about themselves than talk about white people. Like, stop giving people your energy. Like, I don't understand. If you say you hate something or dislike them, why would you talk about them all the time? That's that's a $1 million question, I guess. But we gotta stop. We gotta stop. Because you know it's all in the music, and you know that just the other day that them lacrosse girls, they were singing that Little Dicky song. And just singing the Chris Brown words, and their people are going crazy, man. Like, stop holding on to this shit. It just seems like the African American, the Akata of the Shine, is holding on to this. They're holding on to it, and I don't know. It's time to let it go. Anyway, this is Uncle Hotep. I'll talk to you later. Peace.